I think people often think, of course, P Itim, of course you're great. Like you went to this Eton College and you went to Oxford and you have this great opportunity and blah blah blah. But for me, like I feel like I don't feel like there's much that I can do now. I'm not as intelligent. I'm not as empowered. Like I don't see how I can grow more with my skills, and it's so difficult. Oh, learning English is so difficult. I cannot speak. Oh, learning maths is like blah blah blah. Entrepreneurship, other things. It's like sometimes we feel overwhelmed, right? What kind of message do you have for them?
Yeah, I think firstly it's okay to feel overwhelmed, right?
Right.
Like everyone feels it. I mean, when I went through my studies, there were also times where I felt a bit down, where I felt a bit stressed. I felt that I couldn't keep up with what I had to learn, right? But I think two things that you can kind of I guess do to motivate yourself and to not feel too bad about it. I think number one is try to keep reminding yourself that it's not the end of the world if you don't know something or if you can't do something. Right? I say this as someone who, when I was younger, felt exactly that. As in, right, when let's say like, when I'm preparing for an exam, I feel like, oh no, if I fail this, it's going to be the end of the world. As someone who's kind of passed through that experience and is on the other side of the education system, having kind of graduated already and working, and entered kind of working life, it's really not the end of the world, right? You're not going to be judged forever based on how much you scored in your kind of grade 6 English exam or grade 9 maths exam. You're not even going to be judged by which university you go to. But you're kind of, as someone who recruits people all the time, right, at our company, we care more about your skill sets, what kind of jobs you've done, how much you've contributed to organizations that you worked with in the past, and how willing you are to learn, how much of a kind of what is your attitude towards being coached and being kind of asked to perform new tasks or new roles, right? That kind of attitude, that mindset is much more important than what is your GPA or what university you went to, right? So I think that's something which I think hopefully is something which can help kind of de-stress a lot of people who are feeling overwhelmed with their studies. It's really not the end of the world, and it's something which we need to try and it's a marathon, not a sprint, right? Learning is a marathon. So whenever you feel like you are becoming too stressed, you are not living like a happy life, then try and find time to take a break, and don't overstress that what you're facing or what exam you're doing is going to be kind of the all and all of your life.